So, who wants to recap what happened last session?
I can go. We went to the mining company and had an encounter with the dwarf who was previously sold a goat. Brock needed some metal for his new armor that Owen's gonna forge for him, hopefully. And we handled that business, and also the guy at the mining company got 2 more goats out of it. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Then we went to the Snapping Lion Tavern, hung out a bit, went to see Fiburn afterwards, who sent us to a man named Crag, who turned out to be a half-orc, which was quite the dilemma for Brock. We met him at the cemetery, and he quickly led us, and we soon encountered a bunch of ghouls, and then a few more skeletons popped up. So far, we've handled them pretty swiftly, but let's see how many more there are.
Nice. That's pretty much it. And
yeah, not much happened last time.
How's everyone doing?
Great.
Yeah? Resource level?
Yeah, and I think we start at the top of the initiative, and I believe it was Brock.
Yes. Brad then Bees. Brock, I cannot hit you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah,
I
you
was
were muted.
I was muted. Yeah. I just said that. Yeah, I'm going to charge that Zombo and attack it.
Nice.
Just getting the dice. With 16 to hit.
It absolutely hits.
Perfect. That's 10 points of damage. Does it die?
No, it doesn't die.
I attack it again.
Okay.
With a -5 to hit and 10 plus damage.
Alright. Jesus.
And that's 18, 21, -5, 17. So it hits.
Yeah?
And that's 20 points of damage.
Not dead yet.
Oof.
These are quite strong.
And I use action surge.
The fuck?
With a
Okay.
-5 to hit.
Again, okay.
Okay. That's 24 minus.
It hits,
so,
it hits.
Yeah.
Give me damage.
Okay. That's 23 points of damage.
Yeah, it's no need for clear constitution saving throw.
Alright. Jesus. The
Yeah, no,
warrior.
you're insta because I have to make a DC of 5 plus damage taken. No, impossible. Literally impossible.
Okay.
These ones turn to pieces. Congratulations, you killed your first zombie of the week.
Nice. All Hallows.
I guess that makes your turn.
Yes, let's say yes.
That makes it Beast's turn.
Alright. I hop over the... Actually... How damaged is this guy?
He's licking, he's torn, he's not in great shape.
He's not in great shape. Okay. I'll try to finish him first. That's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, 14, I think it does hit. Yeah, it does.
Okay, 7 points of damage.
And it's done.
Cool.
Kill it. Another one.
Then I will hop over and get next to Anton and start wailing on that skeleton right there. The 23 to hit.
23 hits.
10 points of damage with the quarterstaff.
It's bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say that you didn't make it, but yeah, you did. So, done.
Alright, and then I guess I'll just take a bonus action unarmed strike because I'm out of key points. 13 to hit.
Where? Oh, this one is dead.
It's dead. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then that's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay. That makes it the last ghoul storm that's over here, and it's frightened by I fucked up something. That's frightened by Owen. So, can I make a wisdom saving throw or have to?
I think it's until you receive damage, but let me look. It says that it's 1 minute and it ends if you take damage. It doesn't say anything about saving.
Okay, then this one's running away. And I think that's the last tool, so then goes Crack. That will run to you. Oh. Yeah. We'll try to give you assistance. That makes it Audrey's turn.
Hi. So we have these ones in the south, right? We have 3, and this is Crack, right? Only no, 4. Okay. So what I will do is to move here, and I will cast the Moonbeam.
Okay.
Who creates a column of 5 feet radius. I will start with that one here.
Okay, how big it is? It's a radius?
It's 5 feet radius and 40 feet of height. So it's basically a square, I guess. So it's just in top of this zombie. And then you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
At the start of its turn, right?
It says when they enter in the area of the sorcery for the first time in a turn, or when he starts his turn.
Yeah, he
So I
didn't
guess
end.
now,
He
no?
did. No, because he didn't enter into it.
No, if I cast
No.
it just on top of it, no.
No, he will take the damage when it starts its turn, I think.
It says in Spanish at least, it says when a creature enters the area of the sorcery for first time in a turn, or when it's the start of his turn inside of it.
So
I guess
he will take damage once the turn starts.
Alex's call, yeah.
O sea,
What again?
you can prepare it, but he won't take damage until the start of his turn. That's like in 2 turns.
I understand it wrong then.
Not turns, but
It's still a very good move.
yeah, it is, but it's not
It's
immediate.
great. Yeah.
Okay. I will wait for it.
Okay, anything else that you can?
No, that's all for me.
All right, you can see the thing, right? I'll give you control of it if I can.
Of course, it's radius. Yeah, it's bigger. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay, that makes it Owen's turn.
Okay, I attack. Use my bonus action to attack this one here with the sword, with the spiritual weapon. That flies and hit him.
This one here, right?
I cannot. Yeah, I cannot move the weapon.
I don't know how to give it to you.
Well, just move it here.
All right. And
attack him?
Attack. Sure. Unsurprisingly. Okay, give me the roll.
It's 13 to hit,
It does hit.
8 points of damage,
Alright.
and with my action I point my sword to the goal that is running away, and more than will not let you escape, and cast lightning bolt to him
Okay.
with a 19 to hit.
It does hit.
Let me. I don't remember how many dice was. Guiding bolt. 46. £16 of radiant damage.
You annihilate the ghoul's head. Again, sniping enemies away. And it just falls dead to the ground, headless, and dead. And another one that's gone.
And I move here
Okay.
with the shield.
That
And
makes
that's my
it
turn.
zombie's turn. Okay, this one will come here and attack at this. I doubt this hits 7.
No.
Well, then that's it. The zombie just crawls up to you and tries to attack you, but misses. Where are the other zombies? There's none, right? Fuck. Okay. Then skeletons. Ah, yeah, there's one here. That will take damage. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's your call.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 18.
18.
Yes.
I think it passes. So you get the half of it.
Okay.
I think it's 6, so it's 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 3 points. The zombie seems completely unaffected and it moves towards you guys. I think it gets here. Let me check. Yeah, no problem. And it will attack at you, Audrey.
Okay.
Sorry. For 12 plus 3, 15. Does it hit?
It hits.
Okay, and that's 2d6s.
Back.
9 plus 1. 10 points of damage.
Okay. For Audrey. It's okay. Okay.
That makes it the zombie's turn, and I think it's time for some skeleton party. This one will move here, and this one will move here. Skeleton. Okay, they will attack both at you with the short sword. Anton.
Okay.
One goes with a 22, and the other was an 8.
Well, the 22 hits.
Okay, 2d6s. 4 plus 2. 6 points of damage for you. And there's any other skeleton alive? Well, alive. Wink wink. Not really, so Prague, it's time to keep on cleaning. Xavi, you're silenced, I think. Or no, not. Xavi. Hola? So it seems. fuck, Discord's down, fuck me. Amazing. No, no, I cannot. Hi? Okay, let's try something else. Sorry, technical difficulties. Hola?
Hola.
Ah,
Yeah.
already fixed. I had to restart, sorry.
Very
No
good.
problem. We keep here, right?
Yeah, let's keep it here.
Seems fine.
Well, yeah, what I said was it's turn for Brack to clean.
How much damage I have? I received. I lost.
Oh, you got 6 points of damage.
I think Owen disconnected when he started losing the damage.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're losing in a in a game online, right?
He rage quitted.
How much damage did you say?
6 points.
6 points. Oh.
So I will go against this Zombo.
Okay.
No wolf will die today, and I push Audrey a bit, but not really.
Thank you.
Brack keeping the elf safe. Okay, attack.
I'm going to use tactical repositioning and minus 10 to hit, minus 5 to hit. Yeah. So to hit it, critical roll. Got a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, just for funsies, let me calculate the damage because it's going to be.
No, maybe. I mean, without the critical, I doubt you kill it in a single blow, but I'm still. Well, your output tends to be a 40 or something like that, so maybe he's dead.
Okay, so get ready for it. So it's going to be 12 plus 4 plus 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
26.
Plus 12. What do you mean? Wait, 26. No. I'm getting. I get it. So it's going to be 46 points of damage.
You devastated the corpse. You disintegrated its mid chest, and it's just gone. There's nothing left of that zombie. You purified it just with your single conviction in your blow. Die, zombie! This is how it's done. Okay, yeah, it's gone like forever. No resurrection, this poor fella.
Okay, cool. And bees, you can move without taking attacks.
Cool.
To be honest with you, if you don't want to, you don't have to move. It was just to add additional damage.
That's fine. I don't mind protecting the cleric. I was thinking about it anyway.
He doesn't take any opportunity attacks, right?
With tactical repositioning now.
Okay, just checking. So it's Bee's turn, so...
Okay,
No,
so
Oh, wait. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Sorry,
Bees.
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
you have more, right?
I always forget that Brack has a
Yeah,
lot
that was
to...
just one attack.
Exactly.
No, this is perfect because I don't deal that much damage on one attack, so I think it works fine.
With a minus 5 to hit, and I get more than 16. That hits, right?
Yep. You need an 8 to hit this.
8 to hit.
They just have a lot of health. Or unhealth if you prefer.
Okay, so that's 23 points of damage.
Not quite dead yet, but you fucking destroyed his body. He's still crawling.
No worries. And I attack another time with a -5 to hit, and that's exactly the same number. More, so 18.
Okay,
4
so
plus 3.
the zombie is on the
That-
ground looking at you, trying to reach for you. But you just let the mole fall on its head, like no strength on it, just let it fall. Gravity to the rest. And it's dead. No need to roll damage. It was like your modifier is enough.
And I have an additional attack, but I think I cannot arrive to these guys. So it's here.
I don't think you can't, no.
2, 3, 2, 4. No. That's 2. Perfect, that's my turn.
Then yeah, now it's time for Beast to do its thing.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy first. With a 15.
Okay. I think it does it. Yep, it does.
Hits. 7 points of damage.
The one on the right, right?
Yeah.
7 points.
Yep.
Okay.
And the second one is probably a miss with an 11.
Yeah. Skeleton
misses?
moves away in time to avoid your strike.
Alright. And then lastly, I will take another bonus action attack. 19 to hit.
It
9
does hit.
points. 9 points of damage.
You smash its head and there's nothing left. Just
Awesome.
a pile of dead bones, a sword, and well.
Can
some
I
stuff.
like volley football kick it off
Absolutely.
and kind of aim it in Brock's direction?
Absolutely.
Cool.
I will ask for a range attack, please.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, well. 15 doesn't hit.
I think it doesn't.
It
But-
doesn't.
Bragg, you can see the head of the skeleton flying over your head by inches.
Nah, I just throw my mole to the ground and jump with my new boots of sprinting. Grab the skull with one hand and just dunk it on the corpse in front of me.
I'll accept that.
Wolf scores!
Okay. Anything else, please?
Nope.
Okay, that makes it. I think. Wolves are dead. Crack and run. Here, just. He will charge, running, sprinting, and will attack with his shovel as if it was a lance. Trying to impale it in the most Krieg's spirit. Okay. Natural 20. Fuck.
Nice. Crag.
So that's already 20 points of damage. And I think he single-handedly kills the skeleton with his charge. Right.
It's a shame we have to kill him.
I hate you. So yeah. Now the cemetery returns to its silent state. It's kinda eerie, kinda scary. Well, not for you, you've seen this kind of shit a lot of times. Yeah. It's weird. Bragg comes at you, well, to one that's the one he has right next to him. He's raising his thanks, lads. It's great to have some help every now and then. This has been happening for a while now.
That was fun.
Fun? You have a weird concept of fun.
You don't fight badly for a filthy greenskin.
Oh my god.
Neither do you for a fucking dwarf. Just so small.
A I think I will tolerate you.
Unless you're better than most of the people in this town. You're honest in your intentions.
That I am.
So,
Guide us.
sure. Where to? This is what happens. I just need some help sometimes with dealing with the plague. I don't know why, but these ghouls and skeletons and whatever these things are, they just come out of graves, come from the forests north from here, and it's like they try to eat the corpses and try to eat me. Fortunately, and he gets the lamp that I described last session, metal lamp with faces on the sides. Fortunately, I have this, but lately I have run out of wax for the candles, so no need. I think you deserve it more than I do, so if you find some candles for it, it's all yours. And he gives you one object that unfortunately I don't have in English, but I have a link for it, and I'll send it to you.
Is this like a magical lamp?
Yep, but you don't know that.
Okay, I was like, why are you making such a big deal out of this lamp, dude? Like, we can all see in the dark.
Yeah,
Not all.
Almost.
but yeah, this one, he explains to you that he has used this one to repel the undead creatures.
Okay, so you say... Yeah, go ahead.
But he has run out of candles, so... And it has to be a special candle that he cannot get right now.
Okay.
Basically because coming into the town is a bit weird. Usually it's Fireborn who visits him cemetery or in the library, personal library. But yeah, if you can get the lamps, the candles, the lamp is yours. He also would like some help taking care of the undead every now and then. Or if you can, with the reason of the undead plague that's hitting him.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe it is not so sustainable to just every now and then come and clean up what's here. I mean, that could end bad for you one day, right?
So it seems.
Today could be that day if we did not come. And you have any clue of the reason why this happened?
Not really. It started like a month, 2 months ago. They just started rolling out of the forest up north.
Shall we go have a look?
You can. It'd be amazing. I could
But I
go
need
back.
to rest first. If we go into the dark woods at night, I need to rest. There's no way.
What will
I'm
work
okay.
for me?
I'm okay, so it depends on the rest. For me, of course, we can wait. Do you think, Crack, that is we can have a rest before going, or we need to hurry up? Crack, are you there?
Crack or brack?
Crack, Crack.
Right.
Sorry, I was preparing something. Tommy, go ahead.
Do we have time to make a rest? Some of us are a bit exhausted, or
Of course you have time. I'll be here
the risky?
forever, I think. That's my place. The only thing I want is to go back to put bodies into the ground, not killing them again.
So,
The only thing I can tell you is that they come from the north. Maybe. Wait, I need the name.
Yo, Alex, te escucho súper flojo, no sé si el resto también les pasa.
¿Sí? ¿Me escucháis muy mal o qué?
Sí, un poquito.
A ver,
Yo,
espera.
yo oigo, no muy fuerte, pero te oigo bien.
Es raro porque tengo el micrófono bien puesto, está bien configurado y tal.
Ahora tengo mucho mejor, ¿eh?
Ah, no, es que estaba hablando hacia otro lado, que no, me pilla también la... Es que es un poco sensible.
Súbele el volumen en Discord si no.
Sí,
Yo tengo a
eso...
tope, tío.
¿Sí?
Sí, sí, sí. Bueno, pero no os preocupéis, si os escucháis todo bien, yo... Ah, o sea, se oía, ¿eh? Todo bien. O sea, te está oyendo bien, pero vamos. Okay. So let's find a place to make a rest, right? Long one? Or
No,
short?
no, short.
Okay.
You're like
I will ping down my catty friends.
100 feet, 100. 100 feet from the town. I mean, this is maybe a bit more, but not too far.
Okay, let's just do it. This seems like a good place.
I was thinking
I-
on resting here.
I climb up the
to-
tree and take a nap on one of the branches.
Okay. Before that, he talks to you about Castigar, a halfling druid that is the one, the one that tends the shrine in the grove at north, like it's the first point. You want to go to the woods in the north, and you cross Leyland. You can go to the Crypt Garden, and Crack tells you that he suspects that something is not going all right because people from not people but beasts from the Crypt Garden are appearing. Southern that they should, and somewhat no one in Leyland has noticed. So something is going strange.
So the Crypt Garden is the place, and what was the name of the person there?
No. The name of the person is Ferrin, and it's on the groove. Like you can see the trees from where you are. They are on the hill next side. Crypt Garden is north of Leyland. It's quite far away, but it's a place that's said to be cursed, and it's strange that beasts that shouldn't escape the Crypt Garden because it's guarded, kinda, are appearing so south. But south. So you take a short rest?
Yes.
Crab offers his cabin for you to rest if you want.
Can we roll the dice, right? Already? I will use one hit dice.
Oh.
You'll have to give me a second.
Okay. One of my cats almost fell into the bathroom. El váter. Fucking hell. He was drinking from the water and almost fell in.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Horrible.
So,
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Me too. I use a hit dice to recover. Also, I
have a map.
close to a tree. And that's all for me.
Did you recover your points?
In my case, only 5, but there was not that damage, so it's okay for now.
No hit points for me, just my key point.
And me the same. I just wait for them. Reading the book of the magical forts, so to see if I can find something new.
You don't need to figure out anything. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm also pretty peachy, so
Let's go.
off we go, lads.
How far is this forest?
Crypt Garden.
Yeah, the one we're going to now, where the zombies are coming from.
Oh, not. This is not too far. The one.
Okay,
And it's like in 10 minutes you're over there already.
sweet.
Crack's following you a bit, but then just goes back and tells you to say hello to Farin for him. And yeah, you get to a grove, more than a forest, but just wait. In general, you don't see too much now. It's too late, but you can hear some seagulls on the air flying and screeching, and you see some buildings, some tents. So it's not an unused place like people come here usually. And as you keep on traveling through let's say the kept part of the grove, sorry, you get to a small shrine and a cabin. Cabin has some lights on still, but you cannot hear too much. It's just sounds of the forest.
You said we found a shrine, or I understand it wrong?
Yeah, there's a small shrine, nothing too big.
Okay, a shrine to whom?
No god in particular, just a shrine to.
Can we?
Yeah, but
I want to use detect magic if possible on the shrine.
okay.
Or how it looks? How is it physically? How it
It's
looks like?
just a small temple, like not temple, but it's just a couple of big stones engraved and put on some sort of a pedestal. It's nothing too fancy, just some some rocks and
Can I
glyphs.
roll history or religion?
Oh, of course, yeah.
I will try it with religion, let's say. It's a total of 7.
Okay, 7. You don't really know whom is dedicated this shrine, but you imagine it's just dedicated to the spirits of the forest and stuff like that. Things straight do. You don't understand too much these kind of people, and just to order for a moment. Shrug and whatever you want.
I hear you really. Tengo muy bajo también ahora.
Ah, vale, perdón. ¿Mejor ahora?
Sí.
Vale, es que estaba hablándole al vacío, no al micrófono. So yeah, that you understand that it has to do with druids, but not really a deity or anything, more like they're spiritual things that I think you consider a bit of meh. It's not your forte.
It's hippie stuff.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe one of you, and I point the monk and the druid, have more knowledge of that kind of things. That things can rise the dead, I think.
You don't deal with that. And I
I
look
don't know.
suspicious to the druid and the monk.
But what I would like to do is look around, just in general, as we're kind of walking through the forest, looking for tracks of potential zombies and stuff. You know, like dragging their feet or claw-like feet, like the ghouls.
Okay. Give me an investigation check then, or perception. By the way, just to make sure you know where you are, you're here.
Mm-hmm. Perception, natural 19, 25.
Okay. You cannot see any claws or anything in the place you are, like on the shrine, the cabin, the small buildings. You haven't seen anything.
Okay.
But before you got there, as you were coming from the cemetery, and I understand that you didn't take the road, you were just going through the hill. This one?
Sure.
You could see some tracks or some barely noticeable, but you saw something coming from here. But you just lost your tracks when you entered the forest and you found the civilized part.
Wait, the map is shitty for me.
Zoom out and zoom in then.
Yeah, I just did that.
And it didn't work?
No. Now it worked. There we go. Can you show again where it was?
Yeah, you were here
In a second.
with
Yeah.
Crack. Now you're
Yeah.
here, and
Oh
I
yeah,
understand.
then we definitely didn't take the road.
Okay, so you think you saw some things, but well, with a 25, you definitely saw some things, but you have lost them now. So it's like they don't come directly from the woods, but
Okay. At this point, I remember that, and I pointed out to the group, the forest might not be the source after all. Maybe if we follow the tracks I saw earlier, we could find them. Or we investigate here. I don't know.
And you tell us now?
I was distracted. Sorry.
Let's follow the trace.
Yeah, you know something about this place, Audrey?
No, we are still close to the shrine.
yeah, I think so. I think you're in the next to the shrine, and you're making a bit of a
I
ruckus.
would like to cast the detect magic in the
Okay,
match around it, just to be sure.
good. Okay, let's say that you spend some time. I don't know the others. What do you want to do? But as you're doing that, Audrey is in his trance, casting detect magic as a ritual, and once you open your eyes back, what you see is that there's no special magic. There's no magic in a sense in the shrine. It's just an offerings place. There's a bit of magic leaking out of the cabin. So do with that what you want, but there's not much magic in this place. There seems to be quite common, as everything in this town, a little touched by magic, but nothing really important.
Okay. I will share with my colleagues. As Mr. B said, seems that we are not in the correct place. Nothing points that here is the source of any dark presence. So maybe we need to move forward.
Okay.
I point at the cabin and say, should we have a look and see who's there?
Yep.
Maybe they have seen something.
I want to be, if it's not far away, still with the detect magic cast.
Yeah, sure. It's like just in front of you.
Okay, so I will also try to check as soon as we are approaching.
crazy idea. We could also burn the forest. That would solve the problem.
Yeah, like we say in Spanish, no? Muerto el perro, muerto la rabia, no? So the dog dead,
Exactly.
the disease is out. So
Okay, as you get to the door, do you want to investigate? You want to roll perception or something?
I want to check with the detect magic before.
The magic that you can feel, it's you can understand that it's more like a user of magic, so you see the same in Owen,
Huh?
but in different colors, more akin to yours.
Okay.
I knock on the door. Is anybody there?
At first, you don't hear much, but after a couple seconds, like, it's late. Who's now? Who's out there?
Late?
It's like 9 in the evening. It's late.
Night just started.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed.
Let me introduce myself. I'm
And
Brack.
when you do that, the small cabin door opens, and you look down onto a halfling. I'd say it's not like old, but like he's reached his point of middle. It's in his middle life crisis, let's say. Yeah, he looks with a beard that's not too full, not too filled with hair. It's a meh beard, long hair, and dressed in a gown, let's say. He was actually ready to go to sleep.
Okay, as I said, let me introduce myself. I'm Brack, and if you want, you can go change.
Not really. Nice to meet you,
My
Brock.
name is Brock, and if you want, you can go change.
That's perfect for a t-shirt.
Yeah. It's amazing.
No, not really, not really. I'm okay like this. I'm Fern. Nice to meet you, Brock. And he takes his head out from the door mark. I don't know how it's called in English. And just gives a look to the other three, and goes back. What is your business with me tonight? Like, wouldn't you have come before? I have no contracts now.
We're looking for a group of zombies. Have you seen something strange in the vicinity lately?
Some monsters every now and then, but they are not too hard, and some adventurers come and kill them. Nothing special though, like no zombies that I remember.
So you would say everything is normal.
You see, like, he stops for a moment and starts thinking. Well, normal, what's normal? There's been some strange people coming over lately. They come, they visit, they say hi, just like you.
They usually ask you to change.
No, not that weird. But they seem so quiet, so strange. They don't look like the people from this town.
What do they look like?
Some of them have pale skin, like pale dark skin. Like grey.
Vampires.
Others
Grey.
are just, yeah, grey. And long white hair. They seem like Drow who had a really bad day. And then,
So any draw.
yeah. They have a northern accent, so don't say this to anyone, but probably pirates. Anyway, yeah, some of them are like that. Others are just normal elves, not like my friends in the Critwood. Those are nice elves. But yeah, other elves and humans. And a couple dwarves too, but they were so strange. They were all tattooed. Not like the dog boys. Those I hate too. But not like those.
Those are
The
asses.
the elves you talk about, they live in the forest just outside your door?
Which ones? The wood ones or the bad ones?
The good ones.
Oh no. They lived in the Crypt Garden up north. Over
and
past
the yes, I heard of the Cape Gardens just now from Krag. And the bad ones, they live in the forest?
I don't know where they live. They just appear sometimes and do strange stuff.
Very well.
They get too strange. They are. I don't know.
Do you know of anybody who lives in the forest other than like creatures, animals, all that stuff?
No. I'm the only one that lives here. I mean,
Okay.
Can I ask if this tattooed elf you say that has a dark skin or?
some of them do, others don't.
Okay.
But they seem so friendly. It's strange. Usually, Drow and High Elven doesn't mix that much. But they seem friendly with each other, and they act strange. Last week, I saw a group of them in one of the clearings of the forest, chanting together something strange. I didn't want to interrupt them. They were having maybe an orgy or something. They are elves, they are strange. But yeah, they were chanting and dancing strange things and calling for someone. Maybe you would.
Can you
I,
maybe
I,
guide us to the
I
place it
approach
happened?
to Rack and say, I never have been in an orgy, but that's what you do in an orgy? Calling someone and some
Yeah.
strange.
I
Give hugs. Very strange.
I have been in an orgy, and that's not what you do.
Okay.
I don't know, I've never been in one, but they seem strange and they are elven. And I said, I've heard that they are strange and a bit degenerate. But I didn't say that.
Oh wow! Going back to the orgy. I heard they do this strange dance called the horizontal dance. Is that true?
I mean, yeah, that's the main point of an orgy.
Can you show me that dance?
No, we can't.
No. I heard it's very fun.
Yeah, but with someone you really like, and I don't like you.
I'll ponder about it.
Good.
Can you guide us to where these things are happening?
Yeah, sure.
Checking in first person.
And he
Maybe the orgy is still up.
he looks at you, Prague, and say, "Now I will go change. Give me a moment."
Be my guest.
I mean, it's my house, and poof, closes the door in your face.
Good point.
And yeah, after 1 minute or so, he comes back with. You wouldn't say it's a gown, but you didn't appreciate much change. It's just a color change in his garments, and opens back the door. Now I'm ready. What you can see is he has a crown of leaves. A crown of leaves. Yeah. That's the only thing remarkable. That and strange stuff, like similar to the shillelagh that uses usually Audrey.
Yep.
And he just goes, "Follow me."
Do Do you know any walking song?
No.
Oh, I heard halflings are good at singing.
Some are, not me.
Okay, just guide us.
Yeah, sure. That's what I was doing before you interrupted me. And he just keeps on going. After, let's say, 20-30 minutes of crawling through the trees, you feel like you've been going in circles for some time. But you finally get to a clearing in the forest and you find out an old ruin where you where Ferrin just points at you and it was there, it was here. They were over there, and he points at you over here, and they were, yeah, singing and dancing, and some people had a dagger in it with them. It's weird stuff. I ran far away when I saw that back home. But yeah. This is it. Anything else you need from me?
Could you see or identify any of the people that were involved?
Maybe. I don't know. It was about 6 in the evening. It was starting to get dark, and I was far away. I don't have the greatest vision. Actually, fuck.
Okay.
I left my glasses home. Sorry.
That's quite alright. Okay, I think we will just have a look around. You can go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need any help, I'm at my cabin. Please don't disturb me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
And he goes away.
Good night.
Yeah, whatever.
Remember to get changed for bed.
Tourists.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I would have a look around, but I'm probably not the best to find anything significant about a magical ritual, but I'll have a look around, see, like, what's there.
Audrey, your detect magic has ended. You cannot see auras anymore, but you could
Recast it
recast it. Yeah, fuck. I don't know what happens to me today.
as a ritual, right?
Yes, there's a ritual. You have time.
Yeah, if possible, I would like to do it before.
Absolutely. So what you see are vanishing traces now because it's been a while, but you can see someone has been doing some necromancy over here.
I of course share with my colleagues.
Do you want someone wants to do an investigation check, a perception check, whatever?
Yes, I will go to the center of the tower ruins, and I will investigate for something odd, like a misplaced dagger or tunic or anything like that.
Okay. Then roll for investigation, please.
And that's going to be investigation, you said?
Or perception, whatever you want, but tell me before.
It's a 14 investigation.
Okay, for the investigation. Everything, I mean, you wouldn't know if there's something out of place because the ruins are old. You don't even know what this was used for, and there's not much in it. Like the top part seems to have been collapsed years ago. You would say on purpose by some marks. So you think this was just unused for a long time and people just wanted to get rid of it? But it's like it's been cleaned. So no much rubble, not many rocks out of place. And you can see some dried blood on the ground, like some trails. that come from the door to the, or more like they come from the far end of the structure from here to the door.
This is a trapdoor, right?
I don't know. Let's say it's more like an altar.
Okay.
Altar, it's proper. I don't know if it's altar, shrine, or whatever.
So I follow the dried blood to its source.
Yeah. You get to a rock, like made out of rock, chiseled. It's polished. It's clean. You don't see any markings in it. No engravement, nothing. Just a block of stone. It's a bit weathered now. You can see some degradation in it, but nothing too strange apart from the blood that runs from it. Sorry.
Okay. Can I bring it to Audrey? Is it something that I can carry?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean,
Audrey!
you could try to move it, but I mean, it's not a thing you can carry per se. You can push it, you can drag it, but not carry it.
Tell me, Brad, what do you need from me?
I found
What did
something
you find?
strange in the ruins. Can you take a look with your magic thingy magic?
Yes. So I try to concentrate, put my hand over there. Do I find something special?
It's been impregnated with some necromantic magic. You can see green traces emanate from it, but it's not like it's too strong. You can only see the remnants of some ritual or something like that.
Okay, I think it was part of some necromancy rituals, but it's not the source of the thing. So don't be scared, Brack. This is not the big point.
Okay.
Better not to play too much with that. But anyway,
Good to know.
let's continue investigating. Do I find some place where the magic is more intense, the necromancy thing, or?
Around here, you can sense like, okay, most of the ritual was done here, but
Okay, I told them that this is the point. I don't know if I already told before, but seems to.
okay.
So guys, seems that this is the zero ground area of the rituals. Can I try to investigate?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, it's 16.
Okay. Again, you can see that the traces of necromancy magic are quite stronger here. But on the physical plane, you can also see like markings and stomps. Like some people have stomped here, and you can also visualize with a bit of some issue at first. You don't recognize it, but then you realize, oh, those are car tracks.
Aha.
What is contract?
Like the markings of a cart,
Ah, okay.
like the wheels.
Yeah, I understand.
And yeah, you can see that there's like a circle made out of markings. I don't know, stamps. I don't know how to say.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So this must be the bringing somebody to somewhere, as our cabin friend said, right?
A sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whenever we're done investigating here, I think it would be worthwhile to follow these tracks and try to see how far we can get.
I agree.
Me too.
Yeah.
Where are they
Good
bringing
idea.
us?
You're following them.
But we are sure we don't need to see anything else here.
As far as I see with my magic, is always in good looted with necromancy, but nothing special. I think it was used for necromancy rituals so often,
Okay.
but nothing keeps here now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take.
Another thing that you've
Correct me
seen,
if I'm wrong, huh?
Audrey, another thing that you see are I don't know how to say it, trucks, feed trucks, with the same stamp as Cool with left in the direction you think the cemetery is. You can see like 6 or 7 different trucks, all in the same direction. Quite spaced, so you understand that they were running.
Okay, can I see which kind of tracks they are? Are human or?
No, it's you understand that. Well, give me an intelligence roll or nature or whatever you decide.
Okay.
Tell me.
Let's see
What?
nature.
What?
12 nature.
Nature. Okay. They are nothing that you've seen before in a natural environment, but yeah, you realize they are good. You've seen them like a couple hours before when you were killing monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Okay.
clear that they came from here. So we need to check for the source of that. Probably following the trace of the track will give us to that. I'm pretty sure they bring here some bodies for sacrifice or ritual, right? What do you think?
It must be something like that. It's a weird place to just bring a cart in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's follow the tracks.
Okay. You follow the tracks. And it gets you out of the forest through the north and right here. And once you're in this road, they kinda get messed and you cannot distinguish them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they merge into the ground, to the road. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do.
Anticlimactic.
Well, I cannot give it everything to you now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just occurred to me with investigation check that I did before on the Bragg did before on the ruins. Could I find some kind of marking or symbol of the organization, something?
There's no marks inside the building,
Okay.
but if you want, you can roll. Well, with the investigation.
It was.
Let me. I don't know if it should be history, religion, or maybe arcane. So if some of you want to make one of those checks,
I will do a religion check.
Brad, if you want to roll for something, and I can tell you.
It's a
if
natural
you...
one. So
Okay.
it's a 4.
Nah, you understand that there's some dark ritual going on there, but apart from that, nothing. And Bragg, if you want to roll for anything, go ahead and I'll tell you what you found or what you understand.
Okay. It's So you said roll for Arcana, correct?
Arcana, history, religion. Those checks would be good.
So it's history. It's 17.
Okay. No, it doesn't use your ability for stone carving, huh?
Oh yeah, I know. I have
Okay, 17.
+3 anyways.
Nice. What you understand from some symbols that you've seen engraved in the soil, like symbols that haven't been yet destroyed by the markings of people passing through or something like that, is a symbol, a dark old symbol that you've seen in the galleries of your old clan's stronghold, sorry. And it's something that the old sages of your clan warn everyone out against. A symbol of pain, a symbol of despair, a symbol of chaos, a symbol of everything a dwarf hates. You don't remember exactly which god is associated with it, but you know it's nothing good. It's something that must be averted. And that's it. That's what you found.
It's like a prophecy, or more
Not,
like
not a prophecy, but it's like you understand that they are trying to invoke someone or bring them their grace, and you
Like the
understand.
radiation sign in our culture.
No, more like a cross or a crescent moon or a Star of David, but with the worst possible denominator on the other side of the line.
Okay. So my idea is to memorize these sigils and go to the bridge that there's on Saltmarsh that Audrey always feels funny when crossing it, and see if there is something similar around it. But that's
Okay.
for later.
Smart.
I can create a plot hook there. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, you follow the tracks and they merge into the road, and you try to find where it goes, but again, it's just another cart track in a place that maybe it's not that traveled, but enough for you to not quite distinguish which ones they are.
Okay. So I think we're done here.
Yep.
At this point, it would be like 10 in the night already. So yeah, city life has gone down, everyone's going home. What do you want to do?
We can go back to kill the zombies.
Again?
Well,
There's no more zombies, right?
I think. You think you can find again those trucks? Bees.
We can try.
Yeah, that works too.
So yeah, I guess we go back to where I saw the tracks earlier that were leading further north, I guess. And yeah.
Which were here, correct?
Are the tracks showing something like the magic, if they are imbued with some necromancy or not? Not in the tracks.
Somewhat, but not anymore. You follow the tracks. Like, where are you going exactly? Like, just to make you, just to recap what you've seen. When you were leaving the cemetery, I'll draw it. You were doing something like, fuck. Let's change color. You were doing something like this. What this saw was tracks over here that were like that.
Okay.
Okay, and where was the ritual site in relation to that in the forest?
This was where you met Ferrin. This was where the ritual more or less was formed.
So he was. This was the shrine, and this was the ritual, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And then over here, found the you lost the track of the cart.
And where does the dude live, the halfling? Huh. Isn't that strange?
What is strange?
Where was the halfling again?
Well, that the one source of the undead was here at the ritual, and we saw tracks leading this way. And then also tracks going from where the halfling lives.
No. This is your route. This one? It's a route that you made. And you saw the,
okay,
the
I'm
tracks
sorry.
around
I'm confused. Okay,
Here. No,
never mind.
My fault.
Never mind. Let's not kill the halfling.
Oh.
What a shame. But yeah, if you come back here, you kind of understand that the tracks that we saw were fuck.
We're the ones coming from the ritual.
Yes, they were ghoulish. Ghoulish tracks. Fuck, I don't know what's going on with my head today. So yeah, ghoulish tracks going into the cemetery. And you understand that the zombies and skeletons were remainings that were already in the cemetery.
So I say we have two options here. We can either go do something else, or we can set up an ambush in the ritual site and see what happens.
That would also be my idea, probably.
Yeah,
But we don't know. But we don't know
when-
how often this happens,
Exactly,
right?
do you know? Do we know when it's happened? Maybe the halfling can know.
Maybe they don't go just to the halfling. Maybe it's just near the halfling.
What?
Huh?
No, the halfling is the lower circle in the forest, and the upper one is where the ritual is. So it's like opposite ends.
That is for zombie. X is for shuffling.
Okay. I'm okay. Now I see. Sorry, I'm sleepy.
No, don't worry, it's alright.
It's very confusing. Okay,
We also
let's
need
go
to tell.
let's go for the ritual. Let's give a chance and make an ambush there, just for this night. Do we know if it happened at night? Do you remember if you say something?
I think he says at night. Yeah.
Oh, bad guys
What?
always do rituals at night.
What time is now on the day?
It's around 10. The guy told you that it happened to him like 6 when he was going back from taking care of the forest.
You say it's around 10.
Yeah, it's 10 in the night. It's dark. You can see the lights of Saltmarsh, but there's not much going on in the forest.
What do you think, guys? Let's make a night here and check if there is anyone coming, or what do you think?
I know how these rituals work and all
No
those
grites.
stuff. What moon is today?
What?
What moon is today?
Okay.
Do you know how they work?
Alex is silenced.
I point at the moon and I say, "It's this moon tonight."
No, but I mean, what type of moon?
What type of moon is this moon?
This one,
Well,
and I
no,
keep pointing at the moon.
I'm getting frustrated.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm some kind of moon cycle, but I don't know how to roll that. So
What moon phase is?
What moon phase?
Is it full moon, half moon?
Let's say there's 2 moons. One is full moon, the other's new moon. Fuck off.
Okay, so I know how these necromantic rituals work. When we have these 2 moons again, it's going to be.
you have a plan, I see. Again.
I have a plan. To always plan.
We have not too much options, but we can follow again the suicide plan as well.
Well, also there was no urgency. People seem to be quite content with just dealing with the undead as they arise, so it doesn't seem to be the biggest problem. we could just try. Well, we dealt with the threat for now. We could collect our money, and well, when they show up again, we collect some more. And in the
That
meantime,
works.
we try to find out or set a trap or whatever.
Sounds reasonable, but we know it has happened not many hace poco, fuck.
Not too long ago.
Not too long ago. Thank you. So they must not be far away. But yeah, I'm agree with you. It sounds. I'm not apporting a solution, just more problems. I'm okay with you.
Yes,
You're so pessimistic today.
and we are not getting paid for ending
Yeah,
the
yeah.
threat forever. We're
Well,
getting
right.
paid to deal with the enemies now,
Well,
and then
we will
Let's
get paid
find.
by Mordin, but for doing the right thing.
Let's do one thing. Let's start with Fireborn and let's see what he thinks on that. No? Or
maybe he has information about
yeah,
shady people
sounds
in town, or
sounds smart for me. So
Perfect.
let's
Guys,
go
do you
to
mind
find him.
if we do a small break? I need some coffee.
yep,
Yeah, sure.
yep,
Let's make a short break and
do
we'll
it.
see to it
Short
later.
rest.
Okay,
Yeah,
for how
short
much?
rest.
5 minutes? 10 minutes?
5
Yeah,
minutes.
5 minutes.
Cool. See you in 5 minutes,
See
guys.
you now.
See you.
Hola.
A ver ahora, ¿qué tal? ¿Se me escucha? ¿Se me escucha mejor? No, no creo.
Se escucha bien.
¿Se me escucha bien? Ya, pero es igual. Voy a hacerme un café. Ahora vengo. A ver, perdona el marrón este de ahora, pero ha venido aquí Adri y con el, si se va a poner con el ordenador, el micro bueno no puedo ponerlo.
Ah, vale.
Tampoco es plan de aquí de estar ocupando toda la oficina domingo por la mañana.
Ya.
Pues eso, voy a hacerme un café, ahora vengo.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay. Back with some coffee.
Nice.
Do you guys think we'll have to rob the? It was not a mine. It was a magical smith, right? The thing that we got from the Rockseeker brothers.
Or-
The forge.
It was a forge or a mine. The thing that we won. You know, the 3% revenue.
Oh,
on
it's
price.
both basically. It's a mine, but the main thing is the forge. Yeah. That's what like creates the magic items there.
That was the forge that gave us +1 to everything, correct?
Well, to the metal things, yeah.
To the metal thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hold it in the fire there. I think as of now, the forge has to still be fixed. Like I don't think that was functioning at the time, but
So I think I will have to steal the contract that I gave to the dwarf.
Oh. Your soul contract.
Yeah, because I thought it was more like an assurance, but I don't know. I signed it too quickly.
yeah, that was very quick, especially for a dwarf. Like you're not gonna read that? Like, what are you doing? Hola.
Buenas.
Alright, I'm back. Let's hope. Can someone please go to the stream for a moment and tell me if... Oh, fuck. Well, no works. Can someone go to the stream and see if the audio is properly... it's sounding properly, please?
Yeah, where I can get the link, it's in...
I think it may be over here. If not, it's... let me check if it's over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Send. It's just because I forgot to record this one, so I'll have to recover it from Twitch. And the change of microphones.
Yeah, the audio sounds normal.
Yeah, my voice is properly...
I think it's low, but as we hear it, you can hear it if you try it.
okay, let's
You...
check if I can change. What about now? The gain is better?
I
See?
see the part is, I only see the beginning. I cannot see the moment we are right now.
Oh, really?
Let me... I will check. Oh, no. I
tío.
Vale, no pasa nada.
Estoy un poco liado ahora.
A ver.
En directo ahora. Ahí. Veo, o sea, la imagen veo aún la zona de los
Vale, no
zombies.
pasa nada. Sí, no, no. ¿Eh? ¿Por qué está la zona de los zombies? A mí también me sale como clásico. Ah, porque la debía tener minimizada. O sea que no se ha grabado nada. ¡Ja! Maravilloso. Bueno, sí.
Se ha guardado.
O sea que no se ha grabado nada. Bueno, no pasa nada. Perfecto. A tomar por culo esto. Y a la que queráis, a la que estemos todos, empezamos otra vez.
Yo estoy aquí, ¿eh?
Ok.
Está muy buena la campaña, Alex, la verdad.
Mira, yo voy a reconoceros algo. Esta última parte me estáis dando un por culo porque esto no lo tenía preparado, no sé qué coño hacer. He tenido que ir buscando rápido un mapa.
Eso pasa, tío, es una locura, ¿eh?
Guíanos, guíanos
Improvisa
hacia
todo.
afuera.
No, me da igual, o sea, me mola porque al final esto está creando hilos que me van a servir más tarde. Pero estaba pensando, bueno, una vez hecho lo de los zombies, volverán al pueblo, un poco de roleplay, eso lo puedo improvisar bien.
Claro,
Y digo,
claro.
joder, misiones no. Las misiones tengo que preparármelas con un poquito de antelación.
Claro,
Eso,
tío. Además, como tengas el día un poco espeso,
buah.
eso es jodido, ¿eh? Pues me ha pasado alguna vez que, como no estés un poco lúcido y tienes que improvisar encima para
Ya.
y más tan abierto, ¿eh? Porque si es una mazmorra, mira, tira que te vas, ¿sabes? Pero como sí que puedes hacer cualquier cosa,
Mm.
esto es un mundo por explorar, ¿eh?
Y esto
Nada,
que
pero muy bien, güey. No
esta
se ha notado en
campaña,
absoluto, ¿eh?
bueno,
Nada, o sea
esta
que
campaña
lo hace
mazmorras no tiene demasiadas, también es verdad. Son todo como eventos abiertos o... Bueno, ya vendrá alguna, creo que sí que tiene alguna preparada este libro. Well, if we're all ready,
Yes.
Yep.
yeah,
Time.
everyone's prepared, then let's go on. Moon cycle, you had the tremendous idea that the ritual was linked to the moon cycles. I don't know if that's relevant or
It's
not.
not an idea, it's a plan.
It's a plan, okay.
It's the plan, exactly.
I'm ready to
and I
thwart
just,
your plans. A dwarf plan.
no, it's perfect. We have to wait for 28 days, ambushing that side, and they will
Yeah,
appear
but
again.
do you really know how the moon cycles of two separate moons work?
I just said a number.
Cool.
At random.
Yeah, I know. Because
Could
I
I
don't
know
know how
something?
those work. I
Should
just
I
said,
know something as I'm on the circle of the moon with the druid thing? I don't know how to roll it because I don't know as Fernando, but I don't know if I can.
oof. I mean,
I can have
you
some
should be
information
able
about
to. What I don't know is if I can give you a proper answer, but let's just say,
No.
for the sake
I
of
need
it,
to tell something to Brack that pushes his imagination to a new plan.
you understand that the current alignment of the moons, it happens every 3 years, more or less. The exact
Brack
one
has
where
to be today.
Okay.
You see that this kind of layout means the first cycle of the moon cult, and I think this kind of hidden dark people is using that for his for his rituals. Has to be today, I think. You are right. You're so smart.
Why do you make it sound insulting, Elf?
No. I'm talking totally serious.
okay.
I just kidding. I would say we can camp for the rest of the. No, it doesn't make any sense.
You understand that the last ritual wasn't today, but maybe 1 or 2 days ago by the markings on the ground that you found.
Yeah.
So
Can I know which kind of moon was these days? Taking the threat of Brack.
yeah, you absolutely know. You know it was almost full moon and almost new moon. So
I don't know what does it bring to me, but yeah, it can be today, Brack. I still think.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to do? I say we can camp just for the night to see if we strike gold, and if it doesn't happen, then we go cash in the quest, the mission, and just do something else.
Sure.
Then what do you want to do? Camp this night?
Close to the ritual area, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe in the woods, close to there.
then I understand it will be a resting time, long one.
We can do a long rest.
Yeah, a long rest.
But
It's a good chance to do it.
Okay,
keeping vision.
then let's say that where would you like to
And if we didn't find anything, tomorrow we can go to talk with Fireborn, Mr. Fireborn. No? Let's spend the night there.
Sounds great.
Nothing to do.
That's good. We can camp here, like very close to the place, but not in a way.
Okay, so you want to have vision of the place but not to get easily spotted, I understand.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, then let's just move this here. Would say that you're in the forested area around here, understand?
Should we divide into groups, or what do you think? Or can we cover the area from one place?
I think we better stick together so we can not be
like
ambushed
Okay.
Exactly.
by
I
separating.
think so too.
Okay. Let's stick together.
All right.
Maybe we can be in the structure, and whoever keeps guard sits at the entrance.
There are some old stairs that run through right next to the wall. So if someone wants to get a high ground, to say it somehow, you could also do it. But yeah, who's gonna take first watch?
I'll go.
Nice.
Don't worry,
Then-
Brack. The cycle of the moon is protecting you.
The Moon Warrior, the Moon Knight.
Then roll perception.
I roll perception. It's 7.
Okay. You don't see anything on your card, like nothing. Just some seagulls, and you can kinda see a fox perhaps running around. But yeah, it's quite a normal night. Nothing strange is happening. And unless you want to do anything during your guard, that would be it.
Can I go?
No.
Can I go now?
Yes, nothing else. I just walk around and keep an eye. That's it. And then I wake up Audrey. Hey, you go.
Yep. I'm okay. Let's go. Do you find something strange?
Nothing at all.
Okay. I will be taking care of it.
So same
Should
for
I
you.
roll
Yeah, perception.
perception? It's a 9.
It's a 9, more of the same. You can hear seagulls, and if you go up the tower, you can see some of the lights of Saltmarsh, but at this time it would be like 1 or 2 in the night or in the morning. So nothing really. You cannot see anything in the vicinity, and that's how you spend your time, looking up, looking down, looking for
Okay.
some movement. That's it.
If I don't find anything, I will wake up Owen, for example.
Okay.
Hey, my friend, it's your turn now. Nothing happened. Everything is strangely quiet.
The third guard is always the Worse guard. Okay.
Oh, that's so true.
Maybe I'm starting to suspect that the Brack plan has not too much, not too much sense. But let's see.
Maybe. I don't want to think about that, but that's possible. Well,
Okay,
go to sleep
that's it.
now.
Good luck,
I
my
will
friend.
take care of you.
Good
Good
luck,
night.
my friend. Good night.
Okay, and I
Perception, please.
perception. It's a natural 20.
Okay. You are conscious of everything that goes on in this part of the forest. You can sense every animal, every small creature, any creature. And there are some things that don't feel alright. Like,
Sorry, Alex, can you get a bit closer to the microphone?
yeah, sorry. This is better. The best I can do. Sorry, I changed.
I did
Now it's
just
perfect.
put the Alex volume really up, and then okay. Okay, something is not right.
Can you handle the volume of only one person on the?
Yes, you can.
I see.
Right click on top of.
I found it. Yeah. So now you are on top. 160%. Let's see now.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, you feel like something's not right. Like there are some creatures that don't belong to this forest, and if you think about it, not really belong to this plane either.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't seem to be close to you. You just sense them, like Morlin is sending you the signals like, hey, take care, there's something strange in this forest and you should be ready to receive an attack if something happens. But nothing happens, and that's weird.
Follow them, follow them, follow them.
Yeah, I see the creatures. Or only sense them.
You only sense them. You don't see them, you don't know where they are exactly, you only know that they are around.
Okay, I unfold the phalanx shield and put it in front of me with my allies rear me and keep the watch like this,
Okay.
ready for something.
I understand that you barricade the door. Or
Yeah.
okay.
Well, if we are cornered, I just barricade the corner. If we are all spread on the tower, I barricade the door.
I don't know how it's your disposition.
I'm below the stairs, so I think we're all spread out.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay. And when my watch is over, I wake up Beast.
Okay. Ooh, I'm awake.
Super excited.
I felt there are something here, some presences. They are awareness. Not sure if they are allies or they are foes. Just take care.
Like physical things or spirits?
More spiritual things.
Okay. I will keep an eye out.
Yeah. Well.
And an ear.
That's a good idea.
Go to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Well, good 2 hours.
Yeah. Thank you for remembering me. And
Okay, you hang up first.
Okay, then give me a perception roll.
15.
15. Okay, you don't see anything strange. You can, after Owen told you that, you can feel like you're being watched, and you think there are eyes all around the forest, but you cannot seem to distinguish if they are real or they are just your paranoia affecting you. But in general,
Okay.
you cannot see anything out of the normal. Life in the forest seems to go as normal. You distinguish some cries that are not from any animal you know, so that gets you a bit more unnerved. But yeah, your guard goes normally, and you can start feeling the sun rising. You see the first rays of sun, and nothing has happened really, but you feel creeped out.
Okay. As it's like time for everybody to wake up, I go over to Brock first and I sit on his chest and I start like massaging his breast, like chest. And then if he doesn't wake up immediately, I start licking his beard.
Stop! 5 more minutes, Mom. What? And I push Viz out of the way. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I mean, just wanted to wake you up.
I'm just good grooming myself. Thank you very much.
No problem. And I go over to Owen and do the same thing.
Good morning.
Good
And,
morning.
okay.
Everything's fine. Nothing happened. No danger. Don't worry. And then lastly, Audrey. Of course, he gets the same treatment.
What happens?
I just get froze and look at him go.
What happened, guys? Too much noise.
Nothing happened really. No events. I mean, Owen told me a ghost story, but I didn't see any of them. It was a bit creepy, but nothing.
What did you find, Owen?
Some entities, some things, and I explained them what I feel. Some things that were warning of strange successes. It was really vague. I'm not sure what it was.
Interesting. So it was a good plan after all.
And did you know where they are, or where it comes from? Something we can check now, or what?
I'm not sure of exactly position.
Okay.
It was just in the area nearby. Maybe we can check the area if we find more clues.
Do you feel them now?
Do I feel them now?
Throw a perception check.
It's an perception.
Anything other than a natural 20, you don't.
It's a 15. Then not.
Moradin has got the feed, so no new messages.
I don't feel them now.
Basically, he's a millennial, right?
Correct. He was bored at night and it was like, yo bro, there are some creatures around. But he has gone to sleep now. He's bored or something, and he has just given you a okay, see you later. So yeah, you know they are there, but you don't know where. You don't feel them anymore. You just know there's something wrong with the forest.
I don't feel them
now. I don't feel anything, but this place is it's a bit creepy. So I think we proved our point. There's no one coming. So Beast, you said we go cash in some money. I still need 300 more gold coins.
From me?
No. So
let's get the money.
What I'm trying to say exactly. Let's get the money.
So you go see Fireborn, right? Understand? Yeah. Nice.
And we should probably inform him about what we found out and figure out if he knows anything or yes. It might also be worthwhile to ask at the tavern if anybody has seen anything suspicious, if we can get a lead on who might be involved in this.
Okay, yeah, sounds like a plan. First, we can go to the town hall, and from there we'll decide.
Yes, very wise.
Okay.
Let's go. And the way I approach, did you see what the way bees wake me up? This is a regular thing.
Oh, come on. I know you liked it.
And and I keep moving.
So yeah, you go down the road that you found last night, and oh, surprise, surprise, you're back in town in no time.
Oh, perfect. Good morning, Saltmarsh.
You can see there's already people moving around. You feel
Do you think it's time to find Rangrim?
I think I saw his grave in the cemetery.
Oh, you're making it again the same. Can I roll for?
yeah, exactly, same routine as always. Brag deception
It was deception, right?
or 3 insight. You have to roll inside.
Inside, yeah. For me, the 19.
Oh, mama, 15.
Yeah. You start to not
You're
believe
being-
anything that Bragg says anymore, Audrey.
Come on, Bragg. Has no sense to stay with that. You know, I'm quite sensible with this topic, and
What can I say? I never liked Rangrim anyways.
how this
Okay.
can be possible? Everyone likes Rangrim.
Some more than others.
Don't trust him, Bragg. Let's look for it anyway.
I'd like to.
To listen his voice.
What would you like to do? Or
I'd like to go to like a fishmonger or like a small stand that's selling fish here along the harbor, and buy like a fresh fish.
okay, you can see that there are some boats that are leaving now, although it's a bit late already. Like maybe it's 9. So the last fishing boats are leaving. But you can see some of them are still unloading, the ones that have just arrived from fishing at night. And yeah, you talk to one of them, and he offers you 1 fish for free, like not really big, like just a couple sardines or something like that. And he's just
For
like,
free?
yeah, sure. We have had a good catch tonight. So
What's wrong with it? I hold it up and inspect it.
what do you mean? What's wrong with it?
Why are you giving it away for free?
Are you insulting my generosity? But okay,
No,
if you don't
it's
want
just
them, fuck off. Go
I-
find them
I-
around. And
I'm sorry. I mean, it's not common for someone to just give away their work for free. But thank you so much.
Not anymore. Now you have to pay 1 gold for each.
1 gold.
Okay.
Just joking. Here, 1 copper for each.
Okay, you got me. Whew. That was weird. And I start eating the fish, and I flip him a gold coin.
Oh,
If
that
it
wasn't
just falls
necessary.
in the harbor, I don't care.
Let's see if it falls in the harbor or they catch it. They catch it in the air, like, all right. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your fish. And they
It's
keep
very
on
good.
working. Cat people, they are strange. So yeah,
No stranger than towards the
We are in the
beach.
docks now or not?
you're. Let's say that you got here and then went down the docks. Like I understand that you wanted to go see Fireborn to the town hall.
Where was the last station? If I remember well, we found a boat with some drows on it or something. Or where was it?
What?
We found a boat with some drows or
No. There are drows
no?
walking the streets.
Ah, okay. But they're still there or not?
You don't see.
Still.
You don't see them right now, but I don't know.
Okay, I will take a look as soon as we are walking to check if
Okay.
is there or something.
All right.
But so what's the plan now? Go to find Mr. Fibron?
Fireburn. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Then, once you reach the town hall, they say that no one from the council has arrived yet, and if you want to meet him, if you want to meet Fairburn, you can go to his house. They point you in his direction, and they point you here, like they told you.
Like sea view. Yeah, that's right. Rich man.
What?
I'm just saying, he's probably super rich, so he's gonna have like ocean view and like highest spot in town.
Yeah, the guards just point at the other side of the harbor to the mining company and say, "Well, you see, just in front of the company of Copperlocks. You can find him there probably. If not, he will be in the tower, I think."
The tower.
Yeah, the Hull Watch, and they point you to the tallest building in the town, around here.
Okay.
And they say that he has his house, but he spends most of his time in the tower.
Okay, let's try his house.
Let's go.
Yeah, we go for a walk.
Where are you going?
To his house first, I think.
Okay.
Or well, how early is it? Is it like
9 in the
sun
morning.
is just coming up? 9 in the morning. Yeah, let's check the house.
Okay. Then, as you make your way, as always, town is getting ready for the day. Some people are already working, others are already working, others are just waking up. But yeah, you go up the hill, and you can see there's no longer dark skies over the sea, so the sun is already out. And yeah, you get there without much problem. Let's see if it's Eliander's home. Yeah, he is. Okay. As you arrive, the service at the house just ask for your identification and what are your business. What is your business in here in this house? They don't know you.
Good morning. We are working for Mr. Leander Fireborn, and we have important information to share with him. Is he in the house?
I think he's in the library. Yeah, sure. Come in.
Okay.
And they bring you into the hall and just ask you to wait for Eliander.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And they'll go inside the house and just go looking for him. While at that, another servant comes and just asks if you want anything.
For me, do you have juice from any fruit? I'm a bit thirsty. Please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Natural one.
Yeah, we got a couple oranges from one of the trees outside.
That will be amazing. Thank you.
Anything else that we can offer you a
Yes.
lot.
Do you have milk?
Not yet. It's not been delivered yet.
Then no.
Okay. Well, if anything else, dwarf.
Yes, of course. Would like bacon, 3 eggs, and a big glass.
I'm afraid we won't be serving that today. At least not at these hours. I think there's nothing left from the breakfast. I'm sorry.
I'm sure I can find something and I start walking inside the house.
As you try to go in, you not crash, but yeah, you stumble upon a tall figure, and you look up and hey, there's the old man. Just the other side of the door you were about to cross. And he addresses you like, good morning, dwarf. Anything I can do for you?
I feel a bit petrish. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, but I'm afraid breakfast has been served and there's nothing else here. I can offer you to go with me to the tavern if you want, though.
Brock, do you want a piece of this fish?
You know what? I don't care anymore. I lost my hunger. Just one, please.
Okay, as everything is going down, the servant goes back, prepares the orange juice for Audrey, and yeah, Eleander asks you to come in and follow him to the library. Or yeah,
Good morning,
Only,
Mrs.
only to
Leander.
Audrey?
no, to everyone.
Oh, everyone, no?
Yeah.
Good.
He
Good
addresses
morning,
now.
Mr. Faber. How are
Good
you
morning,
today?
everyone. Quite great. I was reading on some old documents about this town and spending my
Did
morning
you hear?
until it's time to
Did
go
you
to
hear
the. About what?
No, sorry. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh,
I
no.
just
Don't
want to
worry.
ask
Don't
you
worry. It's
if
alright.
you already heard about our success in the last during yesterday. We go to find your contact, the great was Representative Great Board. I don't know exactly. Crack.
Yeah, you met
found,
Crack. Yeah, poor lad.
Yeah, we found a lot of zombies there and death, and we
Oh,
clean it up. But we found we have important information to share with you. Maybe you can give us some light to this topic.
please, let me guess. Cultists.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we've had some reports of it, and we were looking for a crew to take care of it, but we don't really know where they are or who they are. We just have heard some rumors.
How this can be possible? It's really close to the town, and you have no information at all.
It's really strange. We've sent some guard to investigate some creepy areas, but they haven't found anything. Where do you have any information? Anything extra? And he keeps on going to the library and just shows you
Yeah.
around. Well, at that.
Maybe the others can say something more than me, but I think we found two places: one with a shrine, one with the cabin itself, and there is a place, some open inside the woods, open area that it was used for rituals there, and we see some steps or some tracks of some probably undead coming from there.
I understand that you're talking about Ferrin when you say the shrine.
There is a house in there, yes.
Yeah, he's a good man. A bit strange, a bit weird, a bit of a not an outcast, more like a joder, ¿cómo se llama? There's one background with that. Anton, ayuda.
Outlander?
No, not an outlander. Ermitaño. Fuck no.
Hermit.
Yeah, hermit. Yeah, right. fuck me. Yeah, he's a bit of a hermit, but he's a good man. But you say you found also a circle? Wait, what's going on?
Just the audio.
Okay. Well, I'll send someone to investigate, but yeah, we could use some help giving chase to those cultists and seeing what's going on. By the way, yeah,
No, I was going to say just point us in the right direction. We will smash some heads.
as soon as I get the direction, you will be pointed towards it.
Okay, do I need anything important?
Not really. They
Okay,
Eliander is
cool.
just saying that, yeah, as when he finds where the cultists are, that he'll ask you and pay you handsomely for its apprehension and retrievance to the jailhouse.
We learned
We
that
have no.
we learned that they might be drow, so if that helps to speed things up.
Yeah, there's been some northern peoples. I don't want to say they are pirates, just because they are drow and from the north, but we're having some people taking care of vigilance, let's say. But yeah, we have heard reports. Anyway, I have news for you too. I was going to ask for someone to advise you. Not advise you. To recall you. No, Rangrim. Who's Rangrim?
No, sorry, an old friend. Not old friend. It's currently still being a friend, but nothing to do now. Sorry for that.
No. It was
Don't worry about it.
It was regarding the prisoner you brought 2 days ago. He has informed us that in a couple days they had a meeting with their seafaring crew. So yeah, I would advise you to prepare for an assault on the ship in the following days.
Finally,
Okay.
some action.
So yeah, it would be good if you were ready to prepare and depart maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning again to the manor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would still like to organize a plan with my fellow councilmen and councilwoman. But yeah, you have an order now.
Awesome. We will be there, and you let us know whatever plans you come up with. In the meantime, we will prepare.
Marvelous. Then let that be it. Anything else you want to know? You haven't been in town for long, so maybe you have any question about how this works, who you should visit, or if you have any inquiry on the people of Saltmarsh. Maybe I can help you with that.
How are you so sure the halfling in the forest exists? He looked a bit like a spirit to me.
He's a good friend of mine. I tend to feel attached to the outcast of this town. Like, well, I guess you have met Krag. He's a good man. But people don't like them too much because of his, let's say, heritage.
We know.
What can I say?
Do you have a business card of a good person we can talk to help us with renovating the house?
Here in Saltmarsh, I can only think of the carpenters. I could contact someone in Neverwinter, but it would be expensive.
No, it's fine. For someone local is good. We want to support Saltmarsh. Anybody in particular who is really skilled?
Yeah, you could go and ask for. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah. You could ask for Gilar. Maybe
For whom?
Kankelstan, Gilar Kankelstan. It's the local carpenter. She's a great master of the woods, although she's more like a ship master carpenter. I don't know. She works a lot with the ship. How are they called?
I'm sure she will be fine.
Yeah. It's for
What's the name
the
again?
Gilar Kankelstan. She's
Ler Kankersten.
she's a lovely gnome that maybe has the skills you need for. I understand it's repairing the house.
Not bad.
Okay.
Shipwrights. There's no shipwright.
And do you have any other mission we can help you?
Let me check. And he puts on some glasses, retrieves a small note, more like a booklet from his pouch. And well, not really. We've had some reports of undead creatures around the coast, so maybe you could go take a closer look. But
We are getting used to the undead people, so
yeah, there's
it can fit.
something weird going around. I can promise this wasn't the norm a year ago. It's
Just
getting
even
weirder and weirder.
details and we will think on it.
Okay, I'll point to you. I'll point to you in that direction next time we talk. I have still to get some details. But yeah, so far, get ready for the ship's assault. I hope you'll learn to swim in that time.
I know how to swim.
And he looks at you like, lad, I've worn the armor you've worn.
Yeah, but
Uh,
the problem is not swinging. It's not swimming. It's the problem. It's the weight. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think you said something about the boat, if I don't if I remember properly.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have
There
both,
was
right?
there was one. Oh, also, maybe I'll send with you someone to retrieve all the stolen goods that you commented. We haven't sent anyone yet. Too much work. So
That will be perfect.
yeah. With that, I think we're good to go. If you don't want to ask anything else for me, it's all right.
Yes. What is our reward for the bet? For the undead?
Did we specify a price for helping Crack? If not, here you have. And he starts looking around. I have here like 100 coins. Is that good? 100 gold?
I think we did negotiate last time. Did I write it down? Of course I didn't. But it was more than 100 for the group. It was like individually.
May have been 75 for head, everyone.
Right?
I
Something
think.
like that.
Okay, I don't have it here, so if you want to come with me to the tower, I'll give you your proper reward.
Sure.
Okay, then let's give me a moment. I'll dress up in proper clothes. You can see that he's now dressing in just plain clothes, like an open shirt and some long trousers, but nothing a dignified man should dress outside. So he takes like 5 minutes, goes up, puts on some more regal clothes, dons his chest plate, and I'm ready now. You can see also that his leg is while you were talking to him, it was just a wooden peg. Now it's a proper iron steel foot. And yeah, gentlemen, we can leave, and if you want, we can make a stop in the snapping line. It's the wicker goat for, and points at Bragg, for your breakfast.
That sounds brilliant. But first, I would like to, now
So
that we
don't
are
forget
very
about
close, now that we are close to the miners' exchange, I would like to go and check up on something. It will take just a minute.
Oh, absolutely. I think Manistrad is actually there, so I'll take my chance and speak to her. Let's go on for some business.
Fantastic. So, are we there?
Yeah, it's like crossing the street.
Crossing the street. I go to talk to the guy behind the counter. Is there any queue or something? Pretty early in the morning.
Yeah, there's nothing. Like there's no one. The guy is just behind the counter without paying much attention to what's going on in the hall.
Perfect. So I get close and, Oi, Master Dwarf, good morning. I am Brack, and I want to read on the agreement about iron and carbon that we purchased yesterday.
Ah, absolutely. You know that you notice that as you approach, he wasn't paying any attention. He was doing something under the counter, and he's really startled when you talk to him. And, yeah, sure. And he closes down a book that you cannot read what's in the cover, but it looks a bit suspicious. And yeah, absolutely. And he starts retrieving some paperwork. After 1 minute of looking up whatever you're asked for, he looks at you. Brack, right? Any clan name?
No, just Brack.
Oh yeah. Brack clanless. Here it is.
I prefer the unearthed, but whatever you like.
Oh, alright. Okay. We operate differently here, clan names and everything. Sure. Brack the Unearthed? Yeah.
Unearthed.
Yeah, this will work.
Perfect.
And he gives you the contract.
Okay, I read it through quickly,
Yeah.
and then stop on the small what do you say, how do you say it in English? The small print?
I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Small print is right.
Basically, I want to see if I sold my soul.
You can read that in case of unpayment, of not getting paid for the materials, or in case of your death, at 10% of the mine's earnings will be exclusive use of the Thornhole Mining Company.
10%? I raise my head like 10%?
It's the normal exchange in case of not paying. Everything you have to your name, 10% is ours.
I didn't say 10%. I did say 3%.
Oh, maybe we have a slip. Let's recheck then, and you see that he's rewriting to 3% with a face like, yeah, he got us.
Okay, this looks good. Actually, I thought it was way worse. Perfect. I turned to my colleagues. Hey, would you lend me 300 gold coins?
Yes,
Yes.
I can give you 300.
I mean,
I
if
give
we
you-
divide it.
I give you half, and you the other half, please. Are you agree with that?
I can also put a party if you want. You can split on 3. Not a big deal.
That would be fantastic. I promise that I will make it up to you.
You said 100?
So 100 each.
100 each.
100
Cool.
each, okay.
Okay, cool.
Worth it.
Perfect. I turn to the dwarf and I say, so my fine friends and companions agreed to pay for the last part of the shipment, and this makes 600, and I put a big gold coin in front of him.
Oh. A dwarf keeping its word and being so early on his payment. That's quite dwarfish of you. Good.
Absolutely.
He gets the payment, pulls up again the contract, signs it like delivered and paid, and he gives it to you. Now you have to sign here, 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 and here, and here, 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 and here. Every
I
page
hope you have a
duplicated,
signature.
please.
I hope you have a signature, right, Brack?
Yeah, sure. And I write like 2 lines first, and then I put a P, and then a rune, and then an exclamation mark.
Quite an interesting signature you have. Anyway, wouldn't you be the fabled starship, whatever, Enterprises? Right?
Enterprises, please.
Troopers?
Don't
Enterprise?
offend.
Yeah, we got a letter from someone called Rock Finder, Rock something. Let me check. Oh yeah, Rock Seeker. This is for
That's the
you.
one.
And
Okay.
he
What
hands
is it?
you a note saying, "Dear friends, we've started production of some magic tools in the forge. We'll send you soon an example of our work, and your 10%."
Nice.
This turned out way better than I expected. Fantastic. Very nice doing business with you. It's good to see that there are honest dwarves in this town. You know, with all those fishermen and. Do you agree with me, right? A boat is no place for a dwarf.
Why not? We send all our ore, and we have quite some capable marines working for us in defending our ships, and all of them quite nice dwarves and really great fighters and sailors. So you're too old, man. You're too old. Get with the times.
You may be right. You may be right.
Future is now, man.
Yeah, my beard is starting to show it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this concludes our business. Good day to you, sir.
Same for you. By the way, the goats you left here yesterday. Now we know they only last for a day. They were good. Thank you. Please, next time we make a deal, please be honest.
I will do, but I think we make it up, right? Because
Yeah, we completely do. You completely did, and it was a nice commercial adventure dealing with you.
Good to hear. You can eat as much goat as you want. It will disappear in a day anyway, so you won't get fat.
Yeah. That only makes the septic hole better, I think.
As I said, good day, sir.
Good day. And as you were talking to the dwarf, Leander comes down from the office of Copperlocks and just greets you and, well, ready for some breakfast now.
Off we go.
Off we go. And yeah, you stroll nicely on a quite sunny day.
As we step out of the Golden Locks Copper Locks mining company thing, I'll just pull out one of the fuzzy balls and throw it like on the ground.
Okay.
Nice. I get a rat on a 1.
All right.
So I would like to instruct the rat to when I go back into the mining company, I
Mhm.
want the rat to kind of scurry in the door and then go behind the counter and somewhere out of sight from the counter, start a distraction, like start making noise, start knocking things over.
Okay, this is after the conversation with Brack, I understand.
Yes, I didn't
Okay.
want to throw the furry ball inside and then get a brown bear or something. That was
Okay, then you do that. The rat scurries in. Please give me
I go.
a sleight of hand for you and a stealth check for the rat. I don't know if you can do that. Like,
Okay,
you
yeah,
have
I
the stats?
can do a sleight of hand for me is a 9, and
Okay.
the rat 5e gets okay plus 0 14.
Okay. The dwarves are not paying that much attention because they are doing their work and there's no one in the hall. The one in the reception has gone back to his mysterious book and he looks a bit flustered, so not paying attention to the rat. But yeah, the miners that were taking a rest on the outside of the mining headquarters, they saw you throw a ball that turned into a rat. They are like, this is weird, but whatever.
Okay,
So yeah, you have a rat inside the
all right. When
headquarters.
I go inside as well,
Okay.
and I would like to. Is there anybody else in this main area other than the person behind the reception?
No, just that guy.
All right. Then I will say to him, "Oh, I think I lost something. Something must have fallen out of my pocket. I'm missing a knife that I have." And I just look around the floor until hopefully the rat starts making noise in the back.
Okay. The dwarf just says, "Yeah, whatever. Good luck finding it." And then, as the rat starts making some noise, he, if you excuse me a moment, I'll go check whatever is going on. Yeah, see you. And he
Of course.
kind of stashes the book in a place you think no one can see. He thinks no
Okay.
one can see, and he goes to the back room, and look what
Yeah.
the hell is going on.
I will rush behind the counter and check what the book is.
Okay, you get the book, and it looks so similar to one of the things that you found on Sam Ballet's room.
In whose room?
Sam Ballet.
Remind me who that is.
It's the
There
wizard.
I have it. The leader of the smugglers. Okay.
Yes. Do you remember that you found 3 books in his room?
Yeah.
2 of them
Okay.
were.
Can I?
The third one is
Right.
another print of the same book of erotic poems.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it. I don't want him to know that I have it, or I know about it. So I drop it right back where I found it, and I go out, hold up like a knife as I'm walking out, and I yell back in, "I found it. See you later."
The rat is still making noise and, yeah, sure. Have a nice day.
All right.
From the back room.
And I catch up with my friends, and as we're kind of walking, I pull back Owen, and I tell him what I found, like quietly whispering, a little bit 10 feet behind the group.
Okay. That means that they know smugglers. They trade with them.
Not exactly.
What do you think, please?
It could mean that this particular guy was involved somehow. Not really sure, but maybe he would be an interesting person to keep talking to and learn more about him. I don't
have-
think he's involved with the undead, probably, but who knows?
Well, now that you say that, the smuggler's warehouse there were undead there. But
That's
they're not
true.
they're not that common, or they are not that common.
They are not.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Okay. We can tell the others later. I just didn't want to make a big scene out of it because
Yeah.
seeing that normal people are involved, I mean, I don't think so, but who knows if Fiburn might be as well.
Just to clarify, it's just the same book, like the same writing, not the same book.
Oh. Okay.
What you can get from that is
Okay.
that he's also interested in, well, fully illustrated erotic poetry.
Oh.
Yeah, that same book.
He's just a little creepy dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, never mind. He's just like masturbating at work. Okay.
I mean, not exactly, but yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought like the other books
It was so
that were.
explicit. So explicit. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But
Then that's fine. He can have fun with that.
I love that
Yeah.
it was
So
like,
this guy has like
he's also a
he has
deviant.
like yeah. Yeah. He just has porn at work. It's fine. Never mind. Sorry.
But you could use that also.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not something we have to keep in mind while we're figuring out this whole undead situation. Or
It
the
wasn't
smugglers
related.
or whatever. Yeah. Okay, good. I misunderstood. My bad.
okay, but yeah, you make your way to the Wicker Goat, if you want to go, or
Mhm.
or
Go first to the tower to get paid, and then to the cove.
okay, sure. I just said it because it was in the way. But yeah, you go through this street, go past the jailhouse, and get into the tower. You can see that here all the guardmen are wearing the Neverwinter dark armor, and there's no local guard in the tower now. And yeah, you can see a how it's called, a job listing board in the door, listing exactly the 2 missions that Leander commented you about, like investigate cult rumors and also some undead going awry at seas next to the town. But yeah, it is number 12 here. Yeah, what you find when you get close, it's a 6-foot tall tower. It's maybe the highest building, or maybe the second one in the town. And nothing much is relevant from the outside. Eleander talks to you into the building and just tells you to come in, and goes to see to your monies.
Booyah!
So
How much do we get?
he comes back with 4 pouches, and 1 for each of you. Here for a good work done.
Thank you so much. So,
Hope to work with you together again soon. Anyway, and it's 75 for each as you talk with him.
75 for each. Okay, I give. When we give money to Brack, I take my notebook and upon some things, and now I take the money and do My treasury work.
Okay.
75 for each, is that?
Yep.
Okay.
So instead of taking my 75, I'll just divide 25 and I'll give 25 to each one of the party members.
100,
Okay.
100 for each.
And well, Leander comes, talks to you, and well, I think maybe Anders will want to talk to you before you depart for the house. But yeah, that's I would say that's the next step on your quest. We'll be preparing some investigation for you when you come back, and maybe you can go look to the necromancy stuff you commented to me about. Maybe the cult and all this undead are related. Hopefully it will be the same job and you don't have to risk too much. Anyway, should we go eat something?
Well, just the three of us, right? Because Owen needs to go craft a plate armor.
You don't need to be that pushy, but yeah, I will take my food on the go. I need to do a plate armor. You need a good amount of energy if you don't know.
No, yeah, you don't really need food. You can go straight to the smith.
So maybe while you do that, others can talk to a carpenter in town, the carpenter, and figure out what we will have to do there.
Yeah.
And then if we need to do any more shopping for traps or something, we can also do that now while you are crafting.
Yeah.
And I get close to Owen. I was just kidding, friend. Of course you can go eat and craft the armor when you want. It would be nice to get it.
I mean, it does sound like we have some time. I don't know how elaborate our traps will have to be. We could spend some time getting the armor. That might be more useful than any amount of traps we can get.
When you see traps, Leander looks at you funny as traps. What for?
For the smugglers.
Oh, sorry. I should have informed you of what the prisoner said. They just go into the boat, carry everything they need to unload in their base into their boat, and then come back. The people in the ship, they don't abandon ship at any point.
Huh.
Oh, very well. Never mind traps. No traps. Then we don't need to prepare much, I assume, unless we want to come up with something we can do on the boat that needs preparation. But I would say the armor is pretty important, huh?
It would be perfect for me, yes.
Maybe you could go.
How?
Let's see. Give me a second, please.
How long would that take you, Owen?
I'm not sure if I can make it all at once, but my idea was at least starting, make them do the easy parts, and be there to do the hard parts. Just a bit of subcontracting the most mundaneous part of making the armor.
Okay.
While we're doing all this, I would like to do attunement for my Luckstone.
Okay.
How does it work?
You just have to spend a long rest in attuning it to you, so we can say that you already did.
Okay, good.
And let's remember what the Laxton does.
It
You
says
get
here that it gives me 1+ to ability checks and saving throws.
at the risk that the following ones, I think, will be at a disadvantage.
Yes, it
Because
doesn't
it's
say that.
cursed.
Because it's cursed.
Ah, it is cursed, the stone of good luck. What a conundrum.
It's. I
Yes.
think I shared with you the real.
Yeah, I think it's in the Discord.
I don't know where. I cannot find it, so I'll send it to you again.
Oh,
I know Curse
looks
Lockstone goes. Yeah. While carrying the stone, you can gain advantage on one ability check of your choice. You can do it once every day. Until the next stone, you cannot use it again. You can not uncurse yourself, so you're cursed already. As long as you remain cursed, you cannot discard the stone, which immediately teleports back into your pocket or pack. After you use the stone's magic, your next 2 ability checks are made with disadvantage. So, for every advantage check you make, you get 2 at disadvantage.
Nice. This is going to be very cool.
So you're cursed now.
You can remove the curse with a remove curse spell that I think no one has yet.
Nope. Maybe as a part of the preparation, we can remember that we have the flask, the alchemist's medicine maker, which if we want to use a certain type of spell on that list, freedom of movement, greater restoration, lesser restoration, greater healing, heroism, or poison resistance, we could put a fluid in there, and then after 24 hours it will become that, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, Eliander talks to you about Keledek. It's like, well, in case you need any magical services, let's say alchemistic potions or maybe scrolls or something, I would say to visit Keledek. He's not a nice guy, he's not a good person, but he does his job properly.
Okay.
Who is this?
He points at. He tells you he's unfortunately my neighbor. He lives on that tower, and he points at you. He points you in the direction of his house, and you can see a tower next to it, 3 stories
And he makes
tall.
magical items, he says.
Yeah, you can ask him for some services.
Okay, that's good info.
I would also like a place to buy bullets for the gun, because I think it only has five bullets.
Yeah, I think you only had 5. Being a rare item in this town because there's no many firearms, not even for chip-based weapons, I'd say you can go on, yeah, to Dwarven Anvil. Maybe they have some lead for you.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. So I think we all have things to do, right? We could go grab some food on the go, and I'll go with Owen to the anvil.
Yes, I could talk to the carpenter.
Okay.
So let's go.
And maybe we talk to Fibon's neighbor, just to see what magical services can be provided.
Yes.
And metagaming, greater restoration also removes curses, right?
I think it does, yes.
I have remove course. I can do it.
Okay.
I have not prepared, but I can prepare the next at
Good.
the end of the next long rest.
So
But
if it fucks you up too much, then
yeah, exactly.
we can get out of it.
It's basically that the stone never leaves your side, and you get the idea that while you're attuned, like you wouldn't be able to not attune to it, like unattune to the stone, in case you need another magical item slot, unless you use lesser restoration or whatever, or remove curse, and of course the effects of being attuned to the curse lockstone.
Okay, but I cannot choose to use it, right? So
No, you can
every
choose to use it, but
Okay.
once you choose to use it, it comes with the disadvantage on the following two ability checks.
It would be way cooler if you couldn't choose to use it.
If you prefer to do it like that,
I prefer to do it like that, yeah.
then you have to remember, like, okay,
Yeah, I will remember, yeah. Every first check
sure.
is a +1, the rest is advantage.
Not a +1. You have you have advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, advantage, perfect. Yes, you're right. Cool.
So yeah, who wants to go first then? Because we've said that music is too loud.
Well, we did say until 1, I think, in the chat.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, if you want to leave it at here, we can leave with Drag going to see with Owen to Dwarven Anvil to see if they have lead for their bullets and to prepare the armor. Then V is going to the carpenters to ask for a price in reconstructing the old house.
I will go with him as I don't have
Okay,
something effective.
and then I guess you will want to go see Keradek in case he can give you anything.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Okay, then let's leave it at this.
Yep.
It was
So
a good
thank
session.
you very much for the session.